It's been a while. I'm Sparkles.
And I'm Double.
This is the Double the Sparkles podcast on YouTube. Anyway, it's been a while. We thought it wouldn't be a better time to record other than quarantine.
Yeah. We're not obeying the social distancing law of staying 6 feet apart because we're sitting right next to each other.
Yay.
Anyways, we're going to be talking about a little bit about quarantine and how it's been going so far for us. Of course, we're just like you, and we're stuck inside of a house. Me a little bit further, social distancing housing. So you know how that is.
Yeah. Um my quarantine so far has been, I don't know how to describe it. It's like weirdly lonely. Like before I used to go over to your house like every other day to almost every day, and now I'm only going to see you like once a week.
Yeah, and for me, for the most part, when it comes to this kind of thing, I tend to just forget about a lot of things and just turn myself off. So for the most part, I haven't really been doing much in communication with other people other than video games, and Rachel doesn't play video games like I do.
I play Animal Crossing.
Like I do.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we're playing a lot of Animal Crossing. That's like one of the upsides.
Yeah. Although we need to switch off every week because Jesus has a Switch and I have the actual game because I bought it. But we like switch off every week, and hey, I borrow the Switch one week while Jesus borrows my drawing tablet one the same week, and we switch off. And it's a pretty good system, but I think it would be easier if we actually lived together.
Speaking of which, of that, that might actually be happening soon. Not the best time, to be honest. You know, when you're trying to move out and try to find a place for yourself, you wouldn't be thinking, "Hey, let's do it during the pandemic." But unfortunately, life is not as fair as it would like to be.
Yeah, I was thinking a lot about that, and to be honest, I'm excited to leave because, yeah.
My problem with that, and it's gonna get a little personal, is that your father and your mother helped you with this room not that long ago. It hasn't even been like 2 months since they helped you paint the room, put the thing up. You know, they changed this room just for you, and now you might be leaving.
Yeah. They also have other problems with me leaving, like other stuff. I'll get into that later, but
However, even though you have this coming up and stuff like that, I don't think you should feel guilty or anything about leaving the house and after all this, because you need to move on, and at this point, you need to make that decision for yourself. Anyways, outside of the whole quarantine situation being kind of lonely and kind of upsetting, what kind of positivity have you gotten from this? I'm sorry, I have a lot of stutter problems.
it's okay. Um, I can't think of many positives besides the fact that I get to be lazy around the house more often, but a con with that is that I'm taking online classes because I took in person classes before at my college. So everything is online now. So it gives me the excuse of, oh, I can do my work in my bed, or I can just hold it off until later. So I kind of forget the fact that I need to actually kind of be productive. Plus, my sleeping schedule is terrible.
I have to agree with that. I already have sleeping problems with insomnia, but staying up until like 5 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep and just playing video games is not going to help me when I need to get back to work. One of the big problems with that too is it just seems like I'm overdoing it with the sleeping during the morning. Because yesterday I was asleep for the whole entire day, like the entire day. I woke up around 8 o'clock p.m. So yeah, there's a lot of problems with sleeping schedule, but that's personal. I've always had problems with that.
Yeah, I'm not waking up at 8 p.m. every day, but I go to bed at 1 a.m. and wake up at like 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. every day.
Also, doesn't help that I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day to help my grandma with her medicines and stuff like that. And after I wake up, I don't go back to sleep because it's really hard. I do sleep, but it's rare. And when I do get to sleep, I get woken up like an hour later.
Hmm. You asked me about the positives I've seen from quarantine. What are the positives you've experienced?
A lot of my friends that I have online have been having an opportunity to get some personal time, relaxing at home and experiencing, comfort after working like devastating hours of 40 to 50 hours a week at work and stuff like that. So it's not positive towards me, but I know that it helps a lot of people right now. So it's not helping when paying the bills because not having a job and not being able to get a job in this situation is going to be very detrimental with moving out. The big thing where you kind of have to have a job in order to move out.
Yeah, definitely. And also, quick steer away from this. I want to thank everybody on the front lines helping out retail workers, workers at restaurants, especially doctors and nurses who are risking their lives every day to make sure to keep us safe.
Now, we cannot financially support people like that because we both don't have jobs. And unfortunately, in this situation, I doubt I'm going to be able to get a job anytime soon. Maybe in May. Let's very hope in May I can get a job. But in the current situation, I am dying to get working again. Like, I'm not a, like I'm a lazy person by nature, but when I work, I work.
Yeah.
It has been very hard, and a lot of people are struggling, and i'm I'm kind of in the good right now. I know that I can't work and I'm at home a lot.
Sorry, my dad interrupted. You were talking about maybe getting a job in May, and it's hard with the pandemic. But also, one thing I want to mention is that you are diabetic and you are high risk.
Yes. If you are of high risk, diabetic, a weak immune system, elderly or really young, please stay home. Though, if you're doing this for your family, at least take precautions. Don't bring it home. If you're sick, stay away.
Okay, give me a time to get mad for a minute. Do you know there's those protests going on? I have a lot of opinions about that, but one thing I'll say is that don't just think about yourself. Think about your family, your friends. Think about just general other people around you. You don't know other people around you. You don't know if they're high risk or if they even have the virus. Just don't just think about yourself in this time. We need to think of each other.
Also, if you're the idiots that do that, you're the reason why, if we were ever to have a zombie pandemic, you would be the reason why people would die. Think about that. Think about how dangerous that could be. We would be prepared for a zombie invasion. We would. However, you would be the idiots who go, zombies are friends, not enemies, and then die because you're being idiots. In fact, I kind of feel like we should sacrifice you to the zombie overlords. No, I'm just playing with you. But very seriously, this is a very dangerous thing that's happening right now. Don't be an idiot and think that you are above the law.
Don't think that you're invincible from this virus.
Just because it doesn't affect you, quote unquote, doesn't mean it doesn't affect other people that are around you. And in fact, that is worse than affecting you.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
But on the lighter note of the quarantine, let's talk about a little bit about Animal Crossing, because that's been a big thing that has been the shining hope from most of this since it started in March 20th.
Yeah.
Yes, March 20th. How have you been coping with Animal Crossing?
I love it. Let me tell you about our villagers. There's Sky. She's the wolf. She's adorable. I love her. There's Molly. Molly's the best duck ever. I love Molly. There's Freckles. Jesus doesn't seem to like her very much, but I love Freckles. She's adorable. Who else is there?
Biff.
There's Biff.
Biff?
I'm sorry. There's Biff. He's a hippo. He's like athletic and sporty. He's adorable. Although you said it would be bad news for Biff if Teddy comes.
Yeah, let's say I like Biff. He's a homie. But if Teddy was to arrive and someone has to leave, I'm sorry, Biff, but there can only be one muscle bound creature in this town.
Yeah, and then there's Charlize the Green Bear.
Let's talk a little bit about Cheryl.
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin ate her husband baskets. Anyways.
It's
We're not doing the meme.
It's killed her husband, whacked him. I'm sorry. Anyway, babe, let's talk about Charlize. She's a green bear. She's lazy or something. I don't know her personality, but
her personality is I think she's peppy.
I don't know. Either way, she's a green bear. Jesus is indifferent about her. I'm also kind of indifferent about her.
I can never remember how to pronounce her name, even if Rachel tells me it like 1,000
I
times.
keep telling him it's Charlize, but he's like, Carol? Or Cheryl, or Karen? She's a Karen.
You said her name 3 times and I still can't remember.
Anyway, who else is there? Those are the villagers that actually matter. Besides Charlize,
Coco.
she's indifferent. Oh, Coco, I forgot.
Yeah, we got Coco, and I know Rachel's a little bit weird about her because Coco isn't the most adorable per se, but I think she's absolutely adorable. She's like a little honeywa.
Yeah, and then there's the villagers that we hate, which are Kid the goat. He's like a prestigious fashion designer.
I mean, I don't hate him. He's not horrible, but he clashes with me. I don't like it.
Yeah, and also, since we had that campsite and you talked to him, you have to let them stay at your campsite.
I talked to him twice, and I didn't know that's how it worked, because in the other games, you have to like challenge them to a mini game for them to actually move in or something like that. And if you won, they go, hey, maybe I want to move in or something like that. No, this one they're like, oh, you want me here? Cool, I'm here.
Oh wait, I think I saw something on TikTok about it. It was like the first villager that comes to your campsite, you have to let them move in, or they have to move in.
Really? That sucks. I mean, at this point, I'm thinking about starting over at some point.
Are you
So,
sure?
at some point.
Okay. I'm nasty. Anyway, there's another one. There's Frank, the parrot eagle person. He's a He's
a luchador, I guess. He has a wrestling thing going on with his motif. He's not horrible.
I don't like him. He's a boomer.
Yeah, he's a very boomer. He has the grumpy attitude, the grumpy personality.
Yeah.
So far he's talked to me. He's been okay. He's not very cool.
I hate him.
She doesn't like boomers.
I want him gone.
But yeah, he's there currently. And then we have Astrid
or something. She's a kangaroo with the star pattern, and she's ugly, and I hate her.
We have currently both not talked to her, period, at all. When she arrived, I fenced her in, but yet she still finds a way to get out. I don't understand how.
I tried that hack where you not a hack, but it's like you talk to your villagers so much that they're uncomfortable and they want to leave, but that didn't work.
And it turns out that that's never going to work. That actually just brings up their appreciation for you. So if you don't want them there, just don't talk to them. Don't hit them with a net. Maybe toss some pitfalls in there, I guess. Or you can't make them leave by going to Isabelle to tell them to leave or anything like that. Just don't mess with them at all, and eventually they'll just leave.
Yeah. And also, before Coco, we had Anchovy in our village. I liked Anchovy.
And I liked Anchovy a little bit. He was a okay character, but he talked about his bugs that lived in his floor and ceiling and stuff like that way too much.
He just talked to me about food.
He talked to me about, hey, his bugs like to jive to certain music.
That's fun.
Yeah.
That's why he probably had fleas.
Yeah, he had a flea. Out of all the characters that have fur, he's the only one that has feathers, and he had fleas.
Yeah. What about Molly and Freckles?
Freckles didn't have a flea, did they?
I don't know. Freckles was sick.
I know that Biff had a flea at once, and he doesn't even have fur at all. I don't understand that.
I caught a flea on Charlize before I even knew you could catch a flea.
What were you doing? Just hitting her with a...
Yeah, no, there was a bug next to her or something, and I wanted to catch it. No, there was a bug before. I still had my net out, and I wanted to talk to Charlize for some reason, and I thought I hit her with the net, but it turns out I caught a flea.
She's a secret abuser, guys.
No.
Anyways, so currently we have Biff.
Oh, and our native
Cheryl.
fruit is apples.
Yeah, that's true. Biff. Charlotte. Charlize. Coco. Duck 1, Duck 2. Eagle Boy. Oh, the mouse.
Who was it?
Rasadi?
No.
Rakati?
I forget her name, but she's the green mouse.
Yeah, she's a green mouse and she's adorable.
I thought she was kind of ugly.
Yeah, well, you think a lot of things.
Mm.
And then Astrid.
Who's Astrid?
The kangaroo.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
So, yeah, we have 9 villagers and we have one more. That one more, I'm waiting for the perfect villager first. Because if I build a house and I get someone shitty, we're stuck with them. So, we got to make a big... I need to get a lot of Nook Miles before I even decide to get another villager because, yeah.
Okay, one thing I saw, I was on TikTok, and, they do those... Okay, they were in Animal Crossing, and they had a bunch of Nook Miles. They bought a bunch of Nook Miles tickets. They went to other islands. And this one person, she kept getting Marina over and over again. And she was like, I keep getting Marina, but I don't want her for my island. And I was like, why not? She's so perfect.
Yeah, I saw one on TikTok too. She even replied back to me after I got mad at her. I'm like, you had Marina and you settled for someone else. I'm disappointed. And she goes, yeah, I know. Yeah, Marina. If I'm gonna get anybody, okay, Marina is number 1 on my get list. Mm-hmm. However, if I come across anybody else that I would want, it would have to be Teddy.
Pom Pom.
I guess.
I love Pom Pom.
Peaches, definitely.
Maybe Julian.
That's a big maybe. He's arrogant.
He's a unicorn.
He's an Aries. No, he's not.
Yeah, he's an Aries. I actually saw a TikTok where someone drew Julian the villager as Julian Salamita, and it was funny.
Yeah. They're perfect personalities. Yeah. Who else is there that I would accept? Lily, definitely.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I forgot that. I kind of forgot she existed for a bit.
She's the only cute frog.
Draco, definitely.
Who's that?
That's the alligator dragon guy.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. You may not like the way he looks, but I like the idea of a dragon in our village. Jeez, it makes me look like I'm an amateur when it comes to characters. Froggy Chair, definitely.
Absolutely.
If we ever get Froggy Chair, we'll move everybody else out.
Only Froggy Chair.
Yeah. I'm waiting for that, actually. I'm waiting for them to actually bring in Froggy Chair. That's a very high demanding character of the... There's some of the characters that are not allowed anymore in the game. Like, oh, there's also Renee. You know how that one TikTok lady doesn't like her?
Oh, yeah, the horse?
Yeah. I like Renee. She looks adorable. I don't know why she doesn't like her.
It's probably sassy or something.
Yeah.
What about Bree, the mouse?
Yeah, Bree or what's her name? Bella.
Maybe.
Moose. If we find moose.
Absolutely.
uh,
Absolutely. I'm sorry.
as much as Moose isn't the best looking villager, I got sort of soft spot for him after having him on New Leaf. Who else is
And
there?
I remember on my Wild World playthrough on my DS, I had Bree, and I liked Bree.
There's also. Did I talk about Teddy?
Yes.
Okay, Teddy is definitely number one. There's also Beardo. Beardo.
Who's that?
It's a bear, but he's bald. He's a blue bear that's balding and has a.
Oh, Blue Bear. I get Blue Bear.
Blue bear is also one. Jeez. Not when you're thinking of the names of the characters, it's kind of hard to remember them all. I think I have a app on my phone that has all the villagers and stuff like that.
Is this just Animal Crossing the podcast?
Well, yeah, because now we're getting to the positive part of the podcast, and we've already gotten like 21 minutes in, and we talked about the
Wow, you're on TikTok, babe.
all the time.
Yeah.
I think I erased it because I was like, I don't have Animal Crossing New Leaf anymore.
Good job.
Oh, a big thing on if you have Pocket Camp and you have a New Horizon, make sure you do the thing for Pocket Camp to get your free stuff, and you get like 50 tickets or something like that from your My Nintendo thing. But it also gives you a code that you can use on New Horizon, so you start getting some Pocket Camp exclusive items in New Horizon that you can add into your environment. So that's a little thing. We got like a camp sign, and I'm setting Rachel with like a minivan thingy.
Like a van statue.
Yeah. So there's that. Should we look up some villagers that we might like?
I don't know. Do you want to?
I kind of do. I like. As you can see, when it comes to talking about other things that improv, I'm not good at it. But when it comes to Animal Crossing, I'm good at this. So
Absolutely.
yeah, let's look up some villagers that we might like.
Do you want to pause while we do that?
No, it will take a couple of minutes to actually look up. So
That's why I want to pause.
there
What else have we been doing during quarantine? I've been cross stitching. I drew a sign. I cross stitched a sign that says "Wash your freaking hands," but "freaking" is replaced with the bad word. I also cross stitched a little cacti, and I'm working on a cherry blossom.
Also, talk about a little bit more about New Horizon. Not all villagers are there, by the way. There's some villagers that are definitely missing.
Like who?
A lot of the amiibo characters like Epona, Wolf Link, and those special characters, they're no longer villagers right now. I don't know if they're coming back or not with the amiibos and stuff like that. If they do, I have Epona. I have Wolf Link.
I didn't know that.
The cards that I have.
Oh, okay. Those are the only cards you got?
Yeah, they were made for Breath of the Wild. I just have all the Breath of the Wild amiibo cards.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I thought those were Animal Crossing. Sorry.
Alfonso.
Where?
Like Alfonso.
Oh yeah, I like Alfonso.
There's Alice. Alice is really nice.
Oh,
She looks like a human koala.
that's kind of weird, but that's fine. There's Anchovy.
Where?
Down.
There's Anchovy. Yeah, and there's
Anka?
Anka, everybody's favorite waifu, Delude.
Yeah. No. There's
Anaconda.
That's the
Anaconda.
mouse. That's the mouse we got.
She's peppy. I like her.
Mhm. Oh, can we get Meringue at our island?
Meringue.
She's the strawberry.
Rhino.
Yeah. She's adorable. She's adorable.
There's Apple.
I like Apple.
I forgot about Apple being there. Astrid.
She's.
That's the one we don't like.
No, that's not the star one.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
There's Audrey. Everybody likes Audrey. Everybody's like, oh, she's adorable because she's a wolf.
I thought she was like an old wolf.
No, she's not.
Oh.
Everybody thinks it's based off of an old lady.
She may be.
No, she's not.
Okay. How do you know?
Because it wouldn't make sense.
What if she's an old lady with the... I don't know.
She's peppy. Her attitude doesn't match.
What if she's a peppy old lady?
Babe.
Sorry. Barbara.
There's Barld.
Ew.
You don't like Barld?
Looks ugly.
Beardo. That's like, see,
Oh yeah,
he's a gentleman.
He was that TikTok you sent me where someone was snacking him with a net and he brought out his own net.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. There's Bella. Bella the plague rat.
Yeah. Plague rat?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Mm-hmm.
Benjamin. I don't know what he is.
Bettina.
Bettina.
It's a mouse.
There's Biff. There's Mermaid Man Biff.
Hey, yeah, Biff. Big top.
Biscuit.
There's Biddy.
Biddy. Big Biddies.
Wanch. Oh, Blue Bear. I love
Blue
Blue
Bear. Oh, Bob. How could I forget about Bob? Bob is a character.
Yeah, I made a whole sculpture of him.
Yeah. There's Bon Bon, everybody's favorite waifu. Don't know why.
I don't know.
There's
There's a villager called Boomer. He's
yeah.
like a...
he's a penguin that's a
Is he a boomer or is he a little...
he's lazy, so he's not technically under that.
Yeah.
Booney, Boots,
Boris, Boyd.
Bree,
Hey, Bree.
Broccolo.
Broccoli.
My least favorite mouse in the game.
Why?
He just looks like a freaking cuck.
He's winking. Yeah, that's weird.
Bubbles is an ugly one. Cute name.
But
Ugly face.
ugly. There's Bunny.
Money. There's Butch.
Butch.
There's
Camofrog.
Callie. I guess it's okay. She's
Yeah.
adorable.
Candy.
Cambria.
Henry.
Cambria, a very special character because I have a friend who really likes that one.
Yeah.
I don't want her there, but she's a friend. Oh, Cameron.
Carmen.
I don't know how to say her name.
It's Carmen.
I know, you said it 3 times. You said it 2 times, and I still can't say her name.
Yeah.
Carolyn. It's just the C names.
Yeah. Carrie. Cashmere.
Caroline.
Cashmere is so ugly.
Cashmere.
Celia.
Caesar. No.
Cheddar. Cheddar's kind of cool.
There's Cheryl.
Shirley's.
Cherry. Cherry.
Cherry. And
That's another one I forgot about.
yeah, I like Cherry. Sheaf.
Oh, there's another villager I absolutely hate the look of.
Who is it?
And Velma.
Who is that?
You'll see.
Okay. Are we gonna go through this whole list? It'll take like 20 minutes.
I don't know. Maybe we'll make it fast. There's Chrissy. I like Chrissy. Everybody
Yeah.
likes Chrissy because she's
Yeah.
peppy.
Yeah. Cleo.
Cleo. I remember her.
Yeah. Coco. There's Cole, Colton, Cookie. I like Cookie.
Cookie's adorable.
Mm.
Let's see.
Curly?
Nah.
No. I thought that was an alligator for a second. There's no noticeable characters. Derwin.
I hate Durkin.
Diva. I don't like her. Dizzy's kind of cute. There's the one called Dora.
Drago, that's his name. Drago.
Yay.
He's the dragon alligator.
Yay.
Drake.
Start from the bottom now right here.
Elise. Everybody hates Elise.
Yeah. Elvis, that's my dog's name. He's a lion.
Basically the same thing.
Yeah.
There's Eugene.
Hell yeah.
Felicity.
There's Filbert. And Fauna. You forgot Fauna.
Who?
Fauna.
No one likes Fauna.
How dare you?
There's Fauna, and then there's Flora.
Mm-hmm.
Flurry.
Frank. I hate Frank.
Francine, the sister of Charlize. I guess.
There's Freckles.
No one likes Freckles.
How dare you? I love Freckles. Frogbert. Gabby.
Gala.
Ganson.
Gaston.
Gail. Gaston. Can we get Gaston?
No one mustaches like Gaston.
No one does it like Gaston. Gaston.
Yeah, we sound dead inside, but we were just reading off fucking names.
Hamlet.
This went from a.
There's Hazel, the ugly squirrel.
Yeah.
Henry. Hopper. Hornsby. Cute.
Let's see.
There's Jay.
There's
Oh wait,
Ace.
where was Ace the knockoff Jay?
I don't know. I think I got the joke messed up at some point. I don't know anymore.
Yeah. Joey.
There's Judy. Everybody thinks that Judy's up to something.
Jitters is the worst. There's Julian.
Yeah, even his picture's fabulous.
Yeah.
There's June. There's Kabuki. I like Kabuki.
He's fun. Ketchup.
Ketchup.
There's Kid, the worst one. Just kidding. Lily. Lindbergh.
Lionel.
Lucy.
Lucky.
Mac. There's Mallory and Maple. Marina and Marshall. Everyone loves Marshall for some reason. You like Marshall?
I'm on the fence about him. There's Meringue.
Meringue.
Ring.
I love Meringue.
Mary. Oh, she looks adorable. That's the only one I actually clicked on.
Aww. Why did you only click on that one?
She's an adorable picture.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's mainly the ones
There's
I like.
Moose.
There's Moose. Oh yeah, I forgot Murphy. How
What?
could I forget Murphy?
Yeah. What about Murphy?
He's one of my. He's one of the originals from my Animal Crossing. Welcome, population growing.
Okay.
He's the one I make memes about a lot.
Olaf.
Oh, there's Olivia. I forgot about her.
Oh, yeah.
She's the cutest of the cats.
Yeah. Thought Bob was the cutest of the cats. She's like sexy.
Yeah, that's about it. Patty, I don't even know what Patty is.
There's Peanut and Pecan.
Peaches.
Peaches, yay.
Peaches was one of the first Animal Crossing characters I ever met, and that's why I love her so much.
There's Pee-wee. I don't like him.
Everybody likes Pee-wee, and he's Pee-wee.
Ew. I think I had Phoebe in
Patro.
I think I had Phoebe in my village at one point. There's
Pom Pom. Prince, the formerly known as Frog.
Mm-hmm. Where's the ugly villager you told me about? It was like Vince or something. Just skipping through to the one you want to talk about.
Yeah, she's Velma.
Oh. She's like a red goat.
She's pink.
She's like the goat version of Freckles. With glasses.
Then there's Tiffany.
Mm-hmm. She's like sexy too.
Yeah, she's a Playboy bunny. And that's literally what she is.
Hey, there's Teddy. You missed him. Hey, Tangy.
Tingy. There's Teddy. There he is. Okay, well, we're about done with that. Looking at
This has been us looking at the Animal Crossing wiki for 10 minutes straight. Hope you enjoyed.
Yes. That's it for now. We're gonna probably do another podcast at some point in our lives. This is just a quick one, and by quick I mean 35 minutes
Yeah.
of raw footage of us being lazy.
Yeah. If we do hang out some other time, we'll do it. And if we can probably try it remotely.
That, or we just might as well just start a podcast on Animal Crossing at this point.
Yeah.
'Cause that's like the biggest thing right now.
Maybe.
That or Doom Eternal. If you play Doom Eternal and not Animal Crossing, well, okay, thanks.
I was about to say, do you play Doom?
I don't have Doom, but I like it.
Cool. Anyway, do you think that's it for now?
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. We're gonna let you guys go to live your lives and be safe in quarantine.
I'm gonna go back to laying on a bed.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see you guys next time. Hopefully not in a year. Bye.